Second day of zero mistake, quiz 1, question 8. If f of x is equal to x to the power of 2 plus 5, which of the following is equal to f of x plus delta x minus f of x? First of all, instead of x, we should replace x plus delta x. So the new expression becomes x plus delta x squared plus 5. And then minus and function itself. I have to expand the parentheses. I have to write the expanded form. Square of first plus twice of first times second plus square of second. Okay, I finished. Then plus 5 minus x to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 2 minus 5. Plus 5 minus 5 will be cancelled, and also x to the power of 2, negative x to the power of 2 also going to be 0. Answer is going to be 2x delta x plus delta x squared. I couldn't see any choice like this. Since I'm solving question before the exam, of course there will be a correction. For example, in this question, I can cancel this and I can say answer A, but be careful in the exam, there will be correction. Question 9, function is given, and which of the following is f of 2a to the power of 2? Logic is the same. The expression should be written instead of x. So the new expression becomes 4 minus 2a squared to the power of 2 over 2. First of all, you should expand the power. 4 minus 4a to the power of 4 over 2. Now you may do some simplification, and 4 minus 2a to the power of 4 is answer, which is D. Question 10, f of x is given, and we are going to find what is f of 2x minus 1. Logic is the same. The given expression inside of parentheses will be replaced instead of x. So the new expression, the new expression will be f of 2x minus 1, 1 over 1 plus x squared, 1 plus 2x minus 1 squared. Numerator is 1, denominator is 1, and I have to expand this square of first term, minus, there is minus sign, product of first and second and 2 will be 4x plus 1, and the last step is 1 over 4x to the power of 2 minus 4x plus 1 and plus 1 plus 2. Answer is C. Question 11, function is given, there is a ratio, there is a division. F of x is x to the power of 2 minus x, and what is f of x over x minus 1? Write f of x in its place, x squared minus x over x minus 1. To do some operation, I need using common factor, and if I compare the two expressions, two terms, x is common, so inside of parentheses will be x minus 1. You may simplify now the same expression in numerator and denominator. The remaining expression is x. Question 12, again there is a simplification, and f of x is given 2 minus x squared, and we are going to simplify f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Our first step is finding this part, finding f of x plus h, finding x plus h. So 2 minus x plus h to the power of 2. Be careful, there is minus sign, so your first operation is expanding the square, then subtraction if it exists. 2 minus, keep your expression inside of a parenthesis, x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Now I can remove the minus sign. I can open the parenthesis. 2 minus x to the power of 2 minus 2xh minus h squared. All the terms are different than each other. There is nothing to do, so you may keep your expression like this. I will keep my expression like this. Let me use this free place. So f of x plus h, which is found 2 minus x to the power of 2 minus 2xh minus h squared minus f of x. F of x, whenever you see minus sign, it is better to protect your expression. So 2 minus x to the power of 2 all over h. I have to open the parenthesis, so 2 minus x to the power of 2 minus 2xh minus h squared minus 2 plus x squared over h. There will be some common terms with opposite sign. For example, there is plus 2 here, there is minus 2, so it will be 0. There is negative x squared, there is positive x squared, so addition of them will be also 0. The remaining expression is minus 2xh minus h squared over h. In numerator, h can be taken as a common factor. Negative 2x, negative h over h. H can be simplified. The remaining expression is minus 2x minus h. In the next question, there's a piecewise function, and we will answer questions from 13 to 16 by using the given piecewise function. Question 13. By using the graph, find f of 1. Look at the number inside of a parenthesis. You are going to calculate 1. So in the given piecewise function, you should find where is 1. Since greater than or equal to is including equal symbol, so x is equal to 1 is here, and the corresponding function is 2x minus 2. So you are going to use the first part of the given piecewise function. It is going to be the rule. It is going to be the form to use for x is equal to 1. Write 1 instead of x. 2 times 1 minus 2, which is 0. Question 14, the same piecewise function will be used. F of 0. 0 is, let's turn back to the function 0. 0 is here. 0 is a number which is less than 1. So it is the rule. 2x over x squared minus 1 will be used as f of x. So since sometimes I cannot catch the mouse. 0 is a number which is less than 1. So f of x, for the case of less than 1, it is 2x over x to the power of 2 minus 1. We should replace 0 instead of each x. 2 times x over 0 squared, 2 times 0 over 0 squared minus 1. 0 over minus 1, negative 1 is equal to 0. Answer is A. Question 15, same question. Find f of a squared plus 1. A square term minimum can be 0. Minimum value of any square term can be 0 plus 1. So we are sure that given, even I don't know as a number, but I can be sure the inside expression is going to take place in the case of greater than or equal to 1, which is the first case. If a number is greater than 1, function was 2x minus 2. So instead of x, a squared plus 1 will be written, twice of a squared plus 1 minus 2. If I multiply each term by 2, 2a to the power of 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus minus 2 will be 0. 2a squared will be answer. Question 16, by using the same question, find f of a minus 4. In this case, for the numbers greater than 5, equal to 5 or greater than 5. The minimum value of a will be 5. 5 minus 1 is equal to 1. If I use any number greater than 5, 6, 7 for example, and all other values will be greater than 1. So you have to use the first form of the function, which was written in the previous question, 2x minus 2. So twice of the expression a minus 4 minus 2. Do multiplication, 2a minus 8 minus 2, 2a minus 10 is answer. Question 17, two functions are given, f and g, and our question is what is g of f of 2? It is composition of two functions. First of all, the inside operation has to be done. We have to calculate f of negative 2. F of negative 2 will be calculated by using function f and replacing minus 2 instead of x. So 2 over negative 2 is negative 1. The value that you found from the f of negative 2 is going to be replaced. So your question becomes g of negative 1. In this case, write negative 1 in the function g instead of x. So 1 plus negative 1 squared, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Answer is 2. Question 18. There are two functions f and g. What is f of g of 6? First of all, g of pi over 6 should be calculated, and let's find g of x, and instead of x, pi over 6 should be written, and twice of pi over 6 is pi over 3, and it is the result of interior part. And then if I write pi over 3 instead of g of pi over 6, the question is going to be f of pi over 3, and go through function f, and instead of x replace pi over 3. My question becomes sine pi over 3, which is sine 60. Sine 60 is square root of 2 over 3 over 2. Question 19, the two functions are given again, f and g, and we are going to find the value of a composition function, f of g of 2. Always the starting point is here. I have to calculate g of 2. In the g function, instead of x, replace 2. So 1 over 2 minus 3, 1 over minus 1 becomes minus 1. It is the value of interior function. And then my question becomes f of negative 1. And in the function f, instead of x, I have to write negative 1 squared plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Answer of question 19.